Hey everyone, and welcome back, y'all. We're back with another stock up haul. Got some meats here and some other things. This is a combination between Walmart and Aldi today. Over here on the left hand side, we do have 5.5 pounds of ground beef right here. This ground beef is going to be broken down into 1 pound packages, y'all. There's going to be half a pound left over after I do 5 pounds worth. What I do is I do not use Ziploc bags. I do not use food saver bags. I use the freezer paper, the Reynolds freezer paper that you can get from Walmart. It's in the same section that you get your Ziploc baggies, your tin foil and things of that nature. And that is how I go ahead and stock back my ground beef and other meats now. I've been doing that for a while. Never had a freezer burn issue. Super easy to write on the outside of the paper. Able to just use a black Sharpie, put on there what it is, the date, and it's good to go. Remember that when you go ahead and have pigs and cows processed and you're getting a whole cow or half a cow, same thing with pigs, y'all getting it in freezer paper. So remember that when you're at the store, it's so super cheap to grab a huge roll of the Reynolds freezer paper and get you some tape. It doesn't have to be the freezer tape, y'all. Just about any kind of tape will actually work. And keep it that way because Ziploc bags really don't work as well. Even if you get the freezer bags, they don't work that well, y'all. Freezer bags from Ziploc are not meant to keep in the freezer for months and months and months like the freezer paper is. So we've got that. We have 2 packs of hot dogs. We're going to start stocking up on hot dogs for summer now. Now, these are just the lower grade hot dogs. These are not the ballpark. These are not the really good hot dogs I would like to get. But when I get the Sam's Club huge jumbo hot dogs, you get a pack for $10, and I think there's 10 in there. My kids go through those in like no time flat. So if I were to do that, they would break the bank. So we do put these on the grill for them to make it taste better, or we use a hot dog roller that we have, and they like it that way. So we've got 2 packs of hot dogs going in the freezer. Clancy's cheese melt, y'all. We use this along with our elbow noodles, and we make homemade mac and cheese. There is no more store-bought mac and cheese. There's no Kraft mac and cheese. We're going to finish those containers that we have on our prep shelf. And when those are done, there is no more buying mac and cheese at the store. We do it ourselves, and the kids absolutely love it even more. Plus, they make a bigger quantity for less price. All right, 2 packs of chicken. This is the last time I'm going to get chicken at Aldi. I wasn't really paying attention to the price. Shame on me. Leg quarters, $1.19 a pound. Shame on me. I can get leg quarters at Walmart for 63 cents per pound. I do got 2 packages. One's going down to my neighbors on Saturday. We've got a barbecue where we're taking our 3 chihuahuas over to her fenced-in yard, and she allows my chihuahuas to have a lot of exercise over there because my house does not have a fenced-in yard, but my chihuahuas are welcome at her house at any given time. So 1 pack will be going down for the barbecue. The other pack will be running downstairs to our prep freezer. Again, we will break the packages down, and we will put them in the freezer paper. I will put LG for leg and then QT for quarters. And what we'll do with that is we will freeze the second pack into sections. Now, I do cut the thigh away from the chicken legs, but I do package them together so that I have a little mix set there. Another thing, y'all, I know everybody loves KFC. I know you all love the flavoring. I could not believe when I looked up the price of an 8-piece fried chicken meal from KFC. I about was floored. Y'all, make your fried chicken at home. It may not taste like KFC, but trust me, you'll still get the good taste of a fried chicken piece. Make your sides at home. Stay out of the drive-thru. Stay out of the fast food lanes. Back here, we do have more bread flour, and we do have more all-purpose flour. The all-purpose flour I pretty much use mostly for things such as homemade cookie dough and things of that nature. The bread flour, I do use that for pizza dough. I also will use the regular flour for pizza dough from time to time. Also for the bread flour, we're making our own biscuits. We are making our own homemade bread now and things of that nature. So we got to get stocked up on those pretty quickly because we do run through it rather quickly now. Another pack of green lentils. This is to help stretch out the ground beef when I make things such as tacos and chili for my children who are meat eaters. I am a vegetarian, but my kids eat meat. So I want to make sure I can continue to stretch it out. This is another pack of green lentils. I throw these in the freezer for right about a week before I pull them out. Let them sit and come back to room temperature before I store these in Mylar bags and in 5-gallon buckets. So we're just kind of stock up there on that. We'll talk about the seasonings here in a minute because we got quite a bit. 2 more packages of brown rice. I use these for my chihuahuas for homemade dog food, but I also eat brown rice, and so does my daughter Danya. Philip and Jessica prefer to have only white rice, and y'all, I've got so much of that in stock, I don't need to buy any more right now. I will stock up on it in the future next time I open another 5-gallon bucket. But for right now, the brown rice, just so y'all know, don't overstock brown rice. It lasts about 6 months, then it goes rancid. There's oils in this brown rice that just don't last long. So don't keep your brown rice for more than 6 months. Back here, 60 count of dryer sheets. Now, I know a lot of people use the dryer balls, but I'll be real honest. I don't want those dryer balls clunking around in my dryer. I'd rather use dryer sheets. It's just our preference. This has enough. I believe there's 30 or 32 sheets in here. We cut these sheets in half widthwise, and it becomes double the amount of what is in this box, and they work just fine. So just a saver tip for that there for y'all. All right, now let's talk about the seasoning packs, y'all. I have a ton here. My son's not here to read these off to me. I do have taco seasoning. I don't really want to make homemade taco seasoning from other spices. So at the moment, we are just grabbing the packs. Next time I do a Sam's Club haul, I will be grabbing the bigger containers. We have things such as the Mongolian beef. I am doing Chinese from home from here on out. We're going to be making our own egg rolls, our own crab rangoon, our own Chinese, because Lord have mercy, I don't want to pay $15 per plate for Chinese. When we can make it at home, so much easier. Things such as popcorn chicken, y'all. Use that to make sweet and sour chicken. It makes it so super easy. It's already got the breading on it and things of that nature. We also have pork carnitas seasoning. It's one of the favorite seasonings my kids like as well in here for, let's see here, for the pulled pork. Y'all, we get pork tenderloin from Aldi. No, not Aldi. I apologize. It's not Aldi. We get it from Sam's Club. When we get it, it's usually $1.92 per pound. Now, the pork tenderloin, what we do is we buy the boneless one, and we do 2 things with it. I cut them down to either make like little mini roast, which I put the pork carnitas seasoning in with it in the crock pot, low and slow for 8 hours, shred it up, and I put that on either tortillas to make pork carnitas wraps and stuff it with a whole bunch of veggies, fresh veggies in there, or we also use it for just putting it on loose leaf sandwiches, such as like on buns and things of that nature. I no longer will ever buy like the Lloyd's pulled pork or pulled chicken at the grocery store, y'all. You're paying over $5 a pound for pulled meat plus barbecue sauce. You can do it at home. So that's what we do with the pork carnitas seasoning. I know I have a thing of Sloppy Joe seasoning in here as well. We're no longer going to buy a Sloppy Joe in the can. We're going to make it ourselves. Now, I know I can just use my own seasoning and do it. We do have the convenience there, though, of the packets as well. And we've got some other additional packets here. So we are moving from canned items now into seasoning packets. And maybe in the future, we'll be making our own seasonings as well. I still have several years worth of seasonings in stock. So I'm not going to go crazy on it, but I wanted to buy some extra things and show you exactly what we're doing with some of our seasonings as well. So we have taco seasonings, we have Mongolian beef, we have Sloppy Joe seasonings. We also have some sheet pan seasonings for chicken here. We got Hawaiian chicken. I think there was another chicken one in here as well. Y'all know I can't see, so some of these packets are not in the best quality. I don't know what happened to them when they were in the bag, but anyways, so here's another one. I think that might be the pork carnitas seasoning. So we have a bunch of seasoning. We have taco seasoning here off to the side. Again, some of the bigger seasonings I'll be buying at Sam's Club. Again, I do usually get my chili and my taco seasoning in bigger quantities. So this is what we have for you today. Yes, there's going to be a stock up on some of the meat. Yes, one pack is going down to my neighbor who is more than happy to let my chihuahuas run her huge back-end fenced-in yard, which is giving my dogs a lot of energy. It's giving them a lot of exercise. So we do go ahead and we make sure that we have a barbecue and thank her for allowing my dogs to run down there. I'm just making sure I don't have anything else over here that I may have forgotten, because I have a really good history of forgetting things as well. I'm hoping I didn't. If I did, y'all can see everything that I cannot see, but I just wanted to come on and show you the stock up. We'll be hitting you with another stock up next month. This is going to be our last stock up for this month, unless something catches my eye or there's a really good sale on something. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestion, hit me down in the comment section down below. I'll catch you in the next video. Whoa, almost dropped the phone. Without Limits is out.